No matter how much money you earn or how much money you have in your bank account, if you don't know how to manage money, you will end up destroying them all little by little. That's why, my beautiful people, you need to start following these money management tips right now. What's cooking, everybody? Teddy Pereira here. Welcome back to yet another video. So great to have you here and see all your smiling faces, including myself. In this video, we are going to look at the best ways to manage your money in 2022. Teddy, what's so special in 2022? Isn't money management applies no matter which year it is? Yes, this is the year. This is the year. We are all going to take one step forward to our financial freedom. Forget about all the mistakes and procrastinations we did in the past. We are going to do a fresh start in this year. Money management applies to every single person. The moment you understand you need good money management, that's the day you will change your life. I will be categorizing these money management tips into 3 key sections, which are saving money, cut down unwanted spending, and invest. And make sure you stick around till the end because I'm also sharing with you my favorite mobile app that help with the process tremendously. Without further ado, let's dive right in. The first area we are going to talk is about cutting down on unwanted spending. Cutting down on unwanted spending doesn't mean you have to start living a very minimal life and spending the least money as possible on things that make you survive. Nah. We are not like that. Simply, cutting down unwanted spending is making wise purchase decisions. Write down the last 10 purchases you have made and think how many of them were purely based on your emotions. For example, the dress you bought last time, or the shoe you purchased, or the electronic item you did buy. Are they something you really need in your life? This is the thing. Most of us, including myself, buy certain things, and these purchases are driven by our emotions and instant gratification, and not because we really need them in our life. I have this trick to find out whether you really need to buy whatever your mind keeps bugging you to buy. I call this buy after the 4th day technique. Let me explain. So, the first thing you have to do is, as soon as something pops up in front of you and your mind says you need it, go buy it. Hold it right there and don't just go straight ahead and buy it. That's a big no-no. Instead, just do your research first. What I mean by research is go and see what people say about it, who already purchased this item, or watch unboxing and review videos as much as possible. The main idea of this is to give the time your brain needs to figure out whether you really need this item or not. The longer you wait without buying something, the more and more you realize how important buying this item is to your life. Back in January 2022, I came across this acoustic, rechargeable, fancy looking guitar. It's called Lava Me. I randomly saw someone on YouTube is playing this guitar and I was so fascinated about it and I really wanted to get one for myself. Even though I already have a normal acoustic guitar, I absolutely liked the look, the sound and the technology of this Lava Me guitar. I started watching more videos about this guitar, unboxing, reviews and solo play for about 3 to 4 days. Suddenly, after the 4th day, my motivation, high ego, and the hormones in my brain that drove me to buy this guitar started fading away little by little. I felt that. There was a eureka moment. I experienced this buy after the 4th day technique. Now, I feel like I don't need this fancy guitar anymore. And I realized it was just a temporary urgency my brain created to justify that purchase. If I didn't wait until it passes the 4th day, I would have regretted it by now. Time really helps you to make this decision. Be calm and wait for a few days. A minimum of 4 days. Don't rush. If you can't make a decision in 4 days, give it a little more time. Every one of us process things differently. Do not buy anything before you complete at least 4 days. After the 4 days, if you feel like you still need it, then my friend, you need to buy it. That means the purchase will be useful to your life and not just the temporary happiness you buy here. This is like meditation. you want to buy something is also a thought comes to your mind, and you cannot just forget or ignore it. You have to let it stay as long as it needs. And then eventually the thought will degrade and your mind will figure a way to let it go, or if you really need it, you will build up the need of it for your life. Apply the same principle to your purchases. When it comes to cutting down unwanted spending, there are certain things we all do on a daily basis which are ultra micro that we don't even feel are really unwanted. But if you get rid of them, you save a lot of money and time over time. Yes, you will save both time and money over the period of time. The first one is to stay away from time-wasting subscriptions. According to research, over 59% of the world population is using at least one subscription service. Also, an average consumer is spending roughly about $273 per month on these subscription services. Try to keep your subscription services as minimal as possible, especially on streaming services like Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, or Stan. You cannot find all the TV shows or movies in one particular streaming service. Depending on the show or the movie, it's only available on certain video streaming services. There comes the need of having multiple streaming subscriptions. I have a friend, Christina. She has subscribed to all these 4 major video streaming services. Imagine if she cancels all the subscription services and how much money she could save each month. Also, these video streaming websites are designed to keep the viewers watching these TV shows and movies one after the other, making it so easy that you don't even need to put any effort into finding movies or TV series that you want to watch. Their system is intelligent enough to know what you like, and the system can bring these shows in front of you one after another. Think how much time you can save by canceling these video subscription services and spend that time on something which is more productive and useful for your life. None of you deserve to be in a couch potato lifestyle. We are disciplined and we have goals to achieve. The second point is very important. Pay your bills on time. This is a common mistake we all do without knowing whether it's your credit card, utility bill, your loan, or any other monthly repayment. You need to set up a direct debit or automatic payment for these bills, and you shouldn't deal with paying them manually every month. These payments can be forgotten very easily and you will get penalized for late payments. These are unwanted payments you can easily avoid by automating. So, my friend, make a list of your monthly payments and set up a direct debit to get them all paid automatically every month. The second key area we are talking about is investing. Wow, wait a minute, I know what you guys are thinking. Here we go again. Teddy is going to talk about all these complicated investment plans that need thousands of dollars to start with. My friend, I'm going to hold you from right there, because after you hearing this, you will start thinking about investing in a whole new way. The first and easiest way is to round up all your transactions. This is nothing but rounding up your purchases to the nearest dollar and investing this extra amount for investment. For example, if you're buying a coffee for $2.50, this will round it to $3 and use the extra 50 cents to invest. Imagine you're buying coffee every day, and this very same principle applies to all your regular purchases. How much money you can invest without even knowing you are investing. So cool, right? This is what my friend called the compound effect, where a number of small steps turn into a tremendously big result. There are lots of mobile applications out there to automate this process. You can set this up easily and forget about it. The app will take care of rounding up your transactions and investing automatically in your selected investment portfolio. Investment portfolio? It's just a fancy word to say where it is investing your money. That's all. My personal favorite mobile app is Acorns. I'll put a link down below in the description. The second way, which is also can relate to the technique we talked about before, is to start investing. You don't need hundreds or thousands of dollars to start investing. You don't even need to understand the whole stock market, trade bonds or cryptocurrencies to start investing. You only need to start the habit of investing a certain amount of money every month and keep doing it no matter what. This can be $20, $50 or $100 every month, depending on how much you can afford. If you use an app like Acorns, you can set up an automatic monthly investment budget and forget about it. The app will invest the amount you set every month in their selected investment portfolio. They have the best professionals who constantly analyze and invest in the best market. So there's nothing you have to be concerned about where your money is going. This is the best way to start your investing journey because, my friend, we are all in this together and we all want to be financially free in one day. The sooner, the better. So we can use our time to do the things we love. The last key area we are going to talk about is saving money. If you get any extra money, save it or invest it as soon as the money comes to your bank account before your brain finds something to spend on. This is something we all do unintentionally because as human beings, we think we need to cater our emotions as soon as they pop up in our brains. We tend to buy materials or spend money on entertainment to fulfill these emotions. This is the reason we feel we need to upgrade our electronics from time to time or even buy new clothes and shoes even though we already have what we need. If we develop the habit of saving money and only use this money in an emergency or for investing, this can lead us to our goal of financial freedom. So, my beautiful people, the next time you get some extra money, it could be a salary raise, bonus or tax refund. Save that money or use it for investment. So, like this video if you get something out of it. Hit that thumbs up button and smashes it as they say. Oh no, don't smash it. Just click it. Or maybe you don't have to. Anyway, subscribe if you aren't already. I'll be putting videos every week. Well, that's my goal. Yes, I'm going to put at least one video every week. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.